Okay. I honor those of y'all who are coming in with benevolent energy here on YouTube or wherever you end up seeing it. But if you're on YouTube live at Blooming Light, at Blooming Tribe, if you're on live, then you've logged on. Wednesday, November, no, not, damn, not November, October the 22nd, 2025. It's approximately 6:33 p.m. Central Standard Time. This is in the U.S., Southeast Texas, Beaumont specifically. And if you're just logging in at a later time and date, then you're a good energy, and meaning that you're non-crazy, non-toxic, non-fucked up, non-killer, non-stalker, none of those weirdy shits, okay? Even if you're different than I and I you, okay, it's okay. It's okay. I honor you for watching. Okay, so this is a little mini message slash collective reading on behalf of the Honorable Feminine. I believe the title says Honorable Feminine is proving them all wrong. They hate this. This is giving Sarah Conner vibes from Terminator. Okay, so some of y'all don't know about the old school Terminator, the 80s, I think it was 80s, 90s movie, but Sarah Conner was the leading lady, and her son was supposed to be like the one to do some really big and great things, okay? But the Terminator was after her son, and as a result, after her, okay? Because if he can get to her, then there wouldn't be nothing to worry about pertaining to her son. You see what I'm saying? So she becomes essentially like this, she could have went from being, forgive me if I'm wrong if I don't have all the facts of the whole movie, she could have went from being like a waitress and to the standard of all American everyday Susie too sweet, okay, type of a person before the truth of the illusion was revealed to her. So after having her life put at stake and being thrusted into being woke, into seeing the truth for what it was versus the illusion, she becomes what you're looking at. She becomes Sarah Conner, a fucking, I'm saying, a killer bitch. Like, she becomes, this, she went from waitress Susie Sweet to, let me do this because, what I'm saying, these motherfuckers is just on some other shit, nigga. They trying to kill my sonny's son, and he supposed to lead the revolution. So I'ma have to, what I'm saying? She became no nonsense. She became like, it went from flowers, then she had all black and she's smoking a cigarette. And but she cold with this shit though. It's like she's stone, nigga. She became stone. Like, what happened to her and the assault on her life and her son's life and all of the, like, think about the trip she went through in the movie. Like, ain't nobody trying to hear it. Nobody believe you. You crazy. You see what I'm saying? You crazy. Same shit we go through, isn't it? But so can you imagine like the psychological fuck? It's like, here she is. One day she's just Susie too sweet making pie at the local diner somewhere. Okay. Thinking about just regular life problems. Okay. like everybody else. Only to find out it's this machine that's looked like a man. Okay. That's coming for her. Okay, even before she has a child, because I think I can't remember the whole way this thing went, but it was definitely the premise of she was trying to protect her son because it was her son that, for whatever reason, had a pivotal role at something even once she was gone. Okay, and it was after him. The thing was after him, but the thing was after her. Okay. Oop. So feminine, you're proving them wrong. You're holding, if this is your read or your message, you got some kind of Sarah Conner / Trinity, kind of vibey vibe going right now, okay? Which is possibly the total opposite of who you were known to be. You see where I'm going with this? The The torture program was supposed to break you, but it turns you into Sara Conner. Smart as hell. Sharp. Okay? Turns you into fucking Sara Conner. Now you're a fucking investigator, bitch. You're like, you're taking pictures and shit. You're like, this nigga's been in a spotty spot. They think I don't know, but that I perceive that this here, you know what I'm saying? You done became. Yeah, they delivered this, and I perceive that this was opened and tampered with. Let me go ahead and take a picture, bitch, because this is the evidence for when. Yeah, Sara Conner, and you're ready to drop it when you need to, just like what you see right here. Stone, just stone. Like, you're tired now. See, I believe that's what happened, is like morphed into trying to hold on to the old life, trying to hold on to remnants of Sara Conner, the waitress, because I'm not sure, but I think she could have been like the waitress, the waitress before she knew of all this stuff. So that was the bliss of the illusion, thinking that, oh, just regular standard life problems like everybody else. You know, oh, he needs little soccer shoes. You know, he needs, just regular shit that everybody is experiencing on some level, something like that. That's gone. That's gone. You let it die. Because in order for Sara Conner to become the Sara Conner that became legendary, okay, she had to do that. Okay, because it was gonna be like, that machine was a machine, honey, and that thing, don't care nothing about, somebody's soccer shoes, bitch. She shit. She ain't no time to be worrying about, the prom and all these niggas is trying to kill niggas and bitches and shit. They machines and shit, and don't nobody believe this shit. So I'm gonna have to become this version so I can handle this nigga. So I could Woo, she ain't playing. Nah. She ain't playing now. Sara Conner is like, you know what? I'm finna just get my outfit, bitch. Let me put on my shit. No more sundresses. It's like, you got machines after you and your child, honey. You ain't worrying about no sundress, bitch. Which, I'm sure she want to be soft. I'm sure that's what she wish she can go back to, being what she once was. But she can't be that. She can't be Patty Cake. She can't be Carol Brady right now, motherfucker. She gotta be
Team Rocket busting off again and again. That's not okay for us for right, you.
She's got to step. She has to. And by the way, even as a woman, everybody has feminine, masculine energy, and that's another video. Okay, and when there's something, we can operate in either our toxic feminine or our toxic masculine, whether we're a man or a woman. So, but when there is a lack of presence, we have the power to tap in. That's the beauty of it. Okay, the power to tap into those energies. So Sara Conner is actually
got yourself a good Team Rocket.
Oh my God, I'm sorry, excuse me. She stepped into her honorable sovereign masculine. You see that? In order to do what? Protect her son. Okay, to protect her son from this weirdy monster, okay, that nobody believes exists. And you know what I'm saying? To protect herself. Okay. So let's get a little bit here. This message is going to be basically you've overcome something or overcoming something. But check it. It has something to do with this. Many of these honorable feminines have had family or a sibling or somebody, a karmic feminine, that was basically like a terrorist in their life, incognito. the person ends up getting costing like these cults and covens that they were once a part of more. They became a burden to these cults. Okay, it became more of a cost than a benefit. They brought too much attention to these cults and so forth, so they got cut from a lot of this stuff. So what these particular relatives or siblings end up doing along the way, as that happened, they then migrate to different places and locations. It's still following around the Honorable Feminine in order to kind of flip the narrative, and all of a sudden they become saved and rededicated. Like all of a sudden they're changing up the story to people, and they could possibly be saying stuff like, well, I did that, and I realized blah blah blah, and they're still doing the shit though with some of the other groups in the same location. Okay, but who they're appeasing to is people of the religious culture, the religious, more traditionally religious based, and saying, because they're scared. Good evening, Professor O. Excuse me, y'all, because my son is listening to something else thing. Because some of these entities and things that they've been playing with for many years and been doing to a lot of people is having an effect on them, and they're getting scared. They're not gonna really say that, but they're getting scared. Okay, so this is why they're running to church now. They want to go. All of a sudden, you couldn't pay them to go to church possibly 5 years ago, other than for the holidays and a special occasion. Okay, but all of a sudden, they super want to go to church, and they want to sleep at the pastor's first, like because they're scared. Okay, and now they're flipping the narrative, and see, this is what's happening. They're trying to portray feminine as somebody that did basically the same thing as they did, which is not the truth. Okay, they assume because that's something that they did, trying to copy feminine and follow her life and her interests and all of that stuff. Okay, and hooking up with certain folks when they got into certain places, but feminine never went down that side of the path. Okay, but that is what these energies are trying to imply. I agree on that one, huh? Okay. Bye. And now they're trying to be like, now they're rededicated, it's because they're scared. Okay, they're scared. Stuff is happening. Them things that they didn't terrorize many people's lives with, because they terrorize motherfuckers. Okay, outside of the Honorable Feminine and her children, they got big on their hands, honey. Okay, these are people. Feminine and her son are targets of people such as her relatives, but a lot of other people who do practice human sacrificing. It's a thing. It just don't look like what we see on TV for the most part. In some cases, it actually do in secret. But all that really is saying is that people are willing to make dirty deals. Okay, all human sacrificing is saying, so that we don't have to just stick to like this image. It's simply saying that somebody is willing to sell someone out, set somebody up that is innocent for some kind of stagnation, torture, loss, hurt, harm, danger, sickness, leading up to unaliving for a fee. Okay, so whether that is somebody has an inheritance, whether that is an insurance scam, that's something popular that people, a lot of things started to happen when COVID hit. I think people's essences came to the forefront that wasn't at the forefront when the life was smoother, and folks became desperate to survive, and started looking at objectifying one another, pick 'em parts and shit. Oh, I think I could do without that one. Anyway, the feminine and her children have definitely been subject to that, but as is many. And these karmics and these others that feminine is proving them all wrong.
Hello, Officer Jenny.
Okay, she's proving them wrong. Because they thought that surely all of this torture and all of this interference would have definitely ruined her by now. Feminine is aware, she's possibly going to share the fact that she knows that there's something that people are deriving off of creating stagnation and blockages, and then watching her go around try to remedy herself, knowing full well that they have told the entire town to basically turn her down or don't assist. She knows it. She already know. That's a part of why it's flat for her. Okay, it's flat because she knows that, oh yeah, they're on the list. And what she is doing with it is she's putting these prospective people on her list, because as surely as she know that they didn't went around the town and pulled all their strings, basically. These people, government, black ops groups, corrupt enterprises, communities, she knows they've done that. And so when she experiences these odd things that seems unnatural, she's notating these people, these places, and these things and putting it on her list. You can bet your bottom dollar. So that way, guess what it's doing for her? So she knows how far this is going and who's involved. So now she's got her eye on that. You see it? Okay. Because, she doesn't care. Honorable Feminine is graduated past all of these social things and niceties that everybody is so super, super glued to. Oh, it's embarrassing. No, that's a karmic thing. That's why they stalk and steal and do the shit they're doing now. Because they don't want to, if you're having a hard time, you get out there. You can't be too proud. You can't be worried about what something looks like because you're asking somebody for assistance.
Say that again.
So she don't care, because she know who she is, and her identity and her worth and value has not been connected to her status and her appearance. Okay, she knows better. She knows that her life has been tampered with, so she ain't feeling no kind of way about the fact that she struggles. She know that it took a shit ton of motherfuckers to even create her situation. Okay, so she ain't even like feeling whatever the fuck they was hoping, bitch, that she would feel. Okay, so anywho,
What?
Yeah, y'all, human sacrifice is a thing, and people are doing satanic ritual abuse. That human sacrifice shit is real, and what people do is some kind of lottery. They'll just pick the ones that they feel are the weakest link, or the ones that they feel like are dispensable, or the ones that, based on their conditioning, their prejudices, their beliefs, their issues, and go from there. Okay, so now let's see, Feminine, you done proved you're wrong.
What now?
Bear with me, y'all, because you're going to hear my son. He's in the background there, so forgive me. Okay, pardon me. Let's see. Feminine done pro. Let's see. Let's get some energy. Let's get some energy in this motherfucker. Done proved them wrong.
What again, huh?
Done proved them wrong. I know that's right. I'm sure you've had your moments, Feminine. I'm not saying, yes, has Feminine proved them all wrong and they hate this. I know this ain't been easy. I'm not implying that this thing was some kind of a cakewalk and you were sitting there skipping and smiling. Nah, look at Sarah's face. She's stoned. She is stoned. Woe unto whoever shit nigga. Shit, her ass is stoned like a motherfucker. She's stoned. Okay? And it's not even anger. And I want to make this clear, Feminine, I don't believe that that's for you. I believe you've been doing more healing than people may even be able to equate, because you've had to be stoned. I don't think your stone nature is anything to do with undealt with pain. I think your stone is more stealth. Okay, I think that you guys have definitely, you feel your pain. When you're in your vulnerable spaces to do, you're doing your stuff. You're not avoiding that. Okay, I think the stone is because you have to be stealth. You have to be stoic. There's no space, not if you're trying to finish these motherfuckers.
Piece of cake for
you gotta be
right,
on
you.
tilt. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be on tilt. It can't be no, you know, you take your time and you play with the butterflies when you can. Okay, butterflies. I love butterflies. And when they swarm around me, that gets my attention, and that's my inner child. And that's when I have my moment for me to be in my inner child butterflies. But then we enjoy those moments when we have them. And then until we resolve what we need to resolve, we enjoy those moments and we shift right back into Sarah Conner, Trinity, you know, until we see what the hell, nigga, we want to see up in this bitch. How you doing? Huh? Okay. So let's see what happened here. Bear with me. Like I said, this is going to be quick. This is a little mini message. I was like, damn, Sarah Conner vibe, huh? Shit. Look at, I just saw death right here. Poof, you beat death, nigga. What? These people have had death on you and your children. Okay. Sad. You know, because many of you realize like a part of the human sacrifice, you know, it comes in the form of they will do rituals or try to set up stuff where people have accidents. And feminine, you and your children could have gone through a lot of what seems unnatural accidents. These were supposed to be your deaths. It was supposed to be your death. Yep. And it were no accidents. Your parents and your people was involved.
There goes nothing. Indeed.
Okay. So,
oh, messed up.
All right, boom. And then we're gonna get going. So it says, feminine proved them all wrong. They hate this. Sara Conner. Stealth mode. You studying and watching motherfuckers. You didn't come Inspector Gadget, bitch. You didn't become you didn't learn how to shoot guns.
But it ain't no lie. Bye.
Let's see. Sexual healing. Folks talk religion and spirituality, but they're toxic as fuck. Okay, so these are people, sex rituals, people stealing energy, but yeah. Folks talking religion and spirituality, but toxic as fuck. Yeah, you Sarah Conner on that shit. Oof. Yeah, it keeps coming up.
Let me see that again.
Yeah. Somebody could have met somebody online and they could have met somebody online that was like a person that talked spirituality but was toxic and could have entangled you in it.
Again.
Okay. And look it, this fell on the phone. It says, feminine learns about magic, her abilities, and connects with like-minded folks. Feminine is not toxic. She's just not stupid. Oh boy, she's just not stupid. People are possibly pissed because she's not stupid, because it was possibly supposed to be a whole lot simpler, a whole lot faster, a whole lot easier. Okay. And it says here, karmic women that stalking feminine will regret it. They will regret this big time. Yeah, because people start breaking in y'all homes and shit. Wait for it. But some of y'all was pygmishas doing shit for dudes, family members. Yeah, feminine. It says you cleared. It says feminine has cleared her path. She is unbound. She is unstoppable. She is unafraid, and she's undeniable. And then it says haters, obs, spies, liars, cheaters, con artists, criminals, drug addicts, unbalanced zealots lose. I think what happened is over time there's several groups that started losing, and instead of evolving, okay, for coming for you, they just kept trying again. This is why you became Sara Conner. They just kept trying. We'll do it again. Well, you know, maybe this time we'll do this. We'll do it again, and we'll try again. Or we'll find another group, and we'll find another spellcaster, and we'll find another bounty hunter, and we'll find another zealot, and we'll find another one of their haters, and we'll find like they just kept going because they were losing. They were starting to lose. Okay, at some point. And yes, Yes. Yes. Okay, boom.
Oh, say that again?
Sara Conner. Hold up. I already know. So this is for my legit folks who come here. I ain't worried about the other stuff. Y'all know who I'm talking to out there. So feminine proved them all wrong. You cleared your path. People gonna get it for stalking you and your children. You didn't learn something about magic, bitch. This fell on the phone. Oh, plugged in, tuned into
Did
the
you say
internet.
thick smoke?
Okay, legal court paperwork filed in the reverse. Yeah, financial support in the reverse about what people stole from you. That's why you in Sarah Connor mode. What people stole from you. For some of you, it's somebody's adult offspring that stole stuff from y'all, and also what people took from your children. Okay, it's yeah, buddy.
What? What? Know how to get up.
Yeah. Excuse
It's a good
my son,
idea.
y'all. He's sitting here with me, so just bear with me. Okay. Yeah, nobody didn't. Yeah, look at this. You guys were very loving.
Oh, what an approach.
Projected in it. Yeah, they was trying to child. Family member in the reverse. Obsession. Insatiable in the reverse. Projected future days is in the reverse. Child. Somebody. Yeah, you got tired. People kept trying to affect you in your children's future. You know that's why you Sarah Connor now. You gonna be Sarah Connor on these motherfuckers until they is dead. Cause listen, because, yeah, you now know they're the Terminator, and the Terminators don't quit. They have to do what they're programmed to do. They cannot veer off of the program. Their brains can't compute anything other than, yeah, karmic third-party relationship lesson. Yeah, that these motherfuckers, was getting a high and an adrenaline rush off of creating some kind of a stagnation for you. You know that. With the move in the reverse and the insatiable reverse and the, yeah. So you realize like, oh, this is for them to get, okay, well, I'm just going to be Sarah Conner. I bet you it's not going to be fun very long. I bet you this going to become more of an irritant than it is a benefit. Yep. Something to do with the karmic masculine energy. I have divine masculine reverse, bargaining and begging. Archangel Michael in reverse. Okay, no protection. Yeah, people wanted you to beg, and you don't have no space in your life for motherfuckers who want to keep you in some kind of a beggared, kind of energy. That's narcissistic. Okay, people that want to try to restrict you and strip you down and then want to force you to come back. Nigga, nah, bitch. Whether that's the government, a friend, family, if you care, you have a heart, and you are feeling inclined to assist, you will. But there is not going to be none of that. There's not going to be none of that. So there's some other energies though that's begging right now.
Wow.
They're begging.
That one on that one.
For some kind of mercy, because
they're
they're
ain't
stuck.
No lie. Bye.
They're stuck in some kind of karmic hell now. Okay? Verge, about to reveal, confess. Somebody is stuck.
Oh.
Okay? Possibly wishing for you, drama queen in reverse. Possibly wanting to talk to you. Yeah, because people wanted to paint you as the drama. No, you're the drama cleaner upper. Okay? The only way you're going to deal with that shit is call the shit out and shut the shit down. You do not appease bullshit. All you do is continue to breed it. You don't appease that shit. You call it out, you air it out, and you shut the shit down. That's how you finish that. That's how you deal with that. Yeah. There's definitely be a masculine that wants to talk to you, that's trying to overcome their fears. But I have, look, anxiety in reverse. People thought they was going to punk you, honey. Child, please. This is scared and panic is in reverse, bitch. With happiness here, wholeness, overjoyed, this is an illumination. You're enlightened. Okay, you're a whole. You may be stout, you may be stone, but that, again, that is not an implication of a lack of healing. People that these programs, oh, that don't mean they must not be whole. Why? Because they don't got a fake smile plastered on their face 24 hours. And I said fake for a reason. Okay. No, the feminines are happy and whole in a sense of they know who they are. Okay. They're happy with who they are for the most part. What they're dealing with their situation accordingly. This is not a lack of wholeness. This is assessment. Okay. When you have a problem that needs addressing, you assess it and you address it accordingly. And depending on what that situation is, it determines what methods. Yes? Okay? You don't go patty caking and skipping like you at Disneyland. It's a small world after all when you're dealing with fucking monsters. Okay? Okay. That trips me out about people. It's like, that ain't got nothing to do with that. It's you assessing the situation and dealing with matching the vibe. Matching the vibe. They crazy? So you matching the vibe. Huh? Yeah, retaliation. You ain't no joke. Child. These people want a retaliation on you for shit they did to you and for their life's choices that's getting them all fucked royally up the ass. Okay? In most cases, they wanted to retaliate because you possibly spoke out about the shit, correct? But your ancestors, it says punish, payback, vengeance, ain't letting up. Okay? Meaning, I have escaped in reverse. They kept trying to trap you out of vengeance. So now, Sara Conner and her team is like, very well. Are you ready? Because it ain't going to be fun no more. It ain't going to be fun. It ain't going to be fun no more. Oh, it ain't going to be fun. Go and get your little $5, your little Walmart gift card, your little scooter. Go ahead, get that. But it ain't gonna be fun no more. It ain't gonna be fun. This is how we gonna do that. Sara Conner said very well. Bye.
Until you start winning again.
Very well. Let's have some fun. Trap me and mine, motherfucker. I'm finna cash it up good and plenty, bitch, till I'm good and happy. I have access social media, fake profile hiding. Yeah, people hiding on your social media. You know this. You know this already, though. That they were doing that on your social media to plan, doing something to crush you and make you feel sad. And you know that this was retaliation. So now, this is coming out because now people are seeing, well, the people with sense are seeing that Sara Conner, feminine, is not the toxic one, poison in the reverse. She's just not stupid. She just ain't gonna lay down and take the bullshit that everybody else so easily and willingly do. Yep, it's so I told you it's in reverse. Told you. Denial is in reverse, which means what? It says not facing the truth, irrational reasoning reversed. You see the fuck. You see shit clear as fuck. Okay? And it is becoming clear to a whole lot of other people too, who you are and who all these other motherfuckers really are and what the fuck they were really doing. Which is why you became Sara Conner to begin with. Because ain't nobody becoming Sarah Conner because they're upset because they got their heart broken from their little boyfriend or girlfriend at age 1,000. You may be that when you're 17 and 20 and 25, but at a certain point in life, you ain't becoming Sarah Conner because your feelings hurt because somebody ghosted you. Ain't nobody becoming no damn Sarah Conner. You know what I'm saying? I'm Sarah Conner now because they don't want to. They ghosted me. No, this you become Sarah Conner because of really grotesque, grave criminal injustice and assault at your life and your children's life. That's what morphs that right there. People stealing from you and your children. That's what makes that energy. Okay. Yeah. Child. Some folks feeling sad now. But something is becoming clear of what, what was. Okay. What's happening to these energies? Feminines and Sarah Conner. What's happening to these folks, even if it's behind the scene? Maybe they ain't talking about it, maybe they're covering up. But what's happening that's making it clear that feminine is Sarah Conner? Trinity vibe. I saw a wealthy man. I saw occupation. High honor in reverse. Okay, so these people ways of making money is coming out as dishonorable. However, these people got this sudden wealth off of maybe your occupation or something like that. What they're doing is dishonorable. What they did to you and what they, yeah. And for some of you, there were people who really felt like who you were and what you were doing was dishonorable. And they felt like, see, that's delusionment too. Not having an accurate, grounded understanding. Opinions about people versus actual dishonor. Okay? Opinions about, oh, we don't like that arena. Versus y'all out here killing people and doing weird shit to motherfuckers. Now, let's not do that. You're stealing from people and you can't tell the difference between what's honorable and what's not.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, in the past, distance, horizon, and reverse. Yeah, people, are being seen as thieves. Their plans are being shot.
Oh,
it's coming out that this was dishonorable.
I got Kirby
coming for somebody tomorrow because of who they are, what they do, or something weird like that. It's like, so who gave you the clipboard? The other day I was laughing because I was like, who pushes the button? I was just curious, how you go there sometimes and you want, who pushes the buttons? In the place that the buttons push. When we're done. Okay, I don't know. So I was like, who pushes the buttons? Because I would like to talk to them. Then I just started laughing. Then I was like, okay. I said, well, I would like to put a comment in the universe comment box. Okay, because this shit right here, some of these people, it's like a waste. They're like menaces. Yeah, what they did to you and your child. Okay, you can have an adult offspring. People stealing from you and your child, disabled child. That's what I'm saying. These people, when I say they wackos and sickos, people are insulted by that statement. Like I'm being crass and sassy. But the greater offense is the fact that these people were willing to do these things to them. And it sickens me that the motherfuckers can't see that. It lets me know how disconnected most folks around me are. It lets me know. And for some of you, it's your own family that was willing to do that to you. Yeah. Yep. Steal from their own disabled family member. A whole community. Yeah, for sudden wealth. In order to make some money so people can go around here flexing and driving cars with the no jobs and shit like that. Yeah, so they can get this unexpected income for this community. So now they're in despair because they're a false person. The false person is getting exposed. Yeah. And maybe this is why people are starting to see you as Sara Conner, because whatever you are, whatever you've been doing, whatever you've been standing on business or whatever, is it's leading to this clarity here. It could be a younger feminine that could be pregnant. There could be some younger feminine that may be pregnant and did this for income, but now going into poverty and despair and concern. Because again, yeah, how they gonna get out of this? How they gonna get out of this? I'm pregnant. How I'm gonna get out of this? Why did you do it? Why did you do it? Did you not process that when you made the deals? Yeah, they're concerned now. Their journey is over. They're concerned about like maybe even not being here no more, because again, these people was trying to hurt you and your children. These people trying to poison y'all, put shit in things, entering apartments, paying hitmen, doing spells. Like, these people were doing the most. Ooh. Yeah, great fortune is going in the reverse. There's some kind of message that they received. Yeah, thief. There's been a message. Somebody received a message about this theft. You could have received a message, but somebody else also received a message about this theft. This could be like all these people that were working together in order to steal, coming into your place to steal stuff, stealing your ideas, stealing your messages, for a mature woman in the reverse. This main female could have been doing this for the mature woman in the reverse. That you sent a message, somebody sent a message about this theft. Oof. Y'all ain't playing. Y'all like, because these people think they're very mischievous, very devious, very, very sneaky. They know a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? They're spell casting, they're trolling, hoovering y'all around like the Hunchback of Notre Dame. Street theater. Yeah, that's probably her ass right there. It's weird. Adjacent possibilities in the reverse. Yeah, they don't know what they're going to do. They're feeling disempowered now. Root chakra in reverse. Somebody could be sick or could be concerned about where they're going to go, what's going to happen, because this is getting out of balance. Yeah. Community. And man, look at this. Man holding the heart. Sickos, yo. Action. Good gravy. Envy. Yeah. Somebody's going down. They're concerned about people really knowing that they're into like conjuring darkness and the stuff that they actually do, that they did to you all, but because they have a persona. Let's get some tarot and see, what's in the making for these people that just don't quit, They don't learn. They just try to revise their little plots and schemes. And then look cross-sided when little Shaquetta, you know what I'm saying? That shit trips me out. It's like, why are you shocked? Why are you shocked? Easily hit. Yeah, Chariot. Something is about to happen to, maybe when they travel. Let me see. I have Chariot. Okay, somebody's about to tell. Somebody is about to possibly. I have the Chariot with the Ace of Swords and the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. What's about to happen to these people? What's going to happen to them for this bullshit? Yeah, exposure. They're about to face their worst fear here with the Moon in the reverse, the Ace of Swords, Chariot, and then I have the Ten of Wands with jail, Nine of Wands. Ooh-wee. And this is going to be because they're going to try to do some same shit over and over and over again. They keep at this shit. Nine of Wands. They keep at it. They keep at it. They keep at it. They keep at it. Oh. So somebody is going to tell. Somebody is going to make it their point to just tell because they're tired of it. Yeah, it could be somebody's family member. Your family member. Somebody's going to tell, like, this person can't stop. These people can't stop. Because this is the only way they know how to find happiness. It's the only way. They don't know how to do anything else. Yeah, Three of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, somebody's going to end up exposing this whole family, or a family member is going to expose the past.
Soda, milk.
Yeah, the disloyalty, Knight of Pentacles in reverse, the theft. Okay, the things to stagnate the collective's life. This chaos, Six of Swords in reverse. Yep. Emperor reverse, Four of Wands, Queen of Swords reverse. Yep. These could be the people that they're going to expose. And this is going to come out of nowhere with the Tower. So nobody is seeing this happen. Somebody's going to make the choice.
You know.
Yeah, King of Wands reverse. Oof. Nine of Swords. Yeah. How those people, siblings, exes, were all ganging up to be cruel to you. A bunch of exes, siblings, family members. Yep. Yep. Ooh, child. These people's obsessions with causing conflict for you. Somebody's about to squill, child. Anyway, let me get going because it's time
That's
to
addiction
go.
has been called soda, milk. Hello.
Because I gotta go ahead and pound some bit.